Excuse me. That's a pre-workout burp, bro.
I gotta hit the gym after this.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I came before, because I'm doing arms.
Oh yeah. I don't know. You might not be able to do arms. This is a good arm workout though. For my first couple years of training, I just did arm wrestling. Or not first year. I just did arm wrestling. Should be good, just like the portable charger in case we lose some battery. All right. Everything looks good. All right. So I'm gonna teach you even more stuff today because you know there's always room to improve. But first, I'm just gonna see how strong you are currently on the table, and we'll go from there. And we'll see like where you're strong and how it can help. So do you want to go strap first?
Yeah.
All right. And for those of you that don't know already, this is Ben. He's 16 and he's interested in arm wrestling, which is good. I'm always looking for people interested in arm wrestling. And basically, he's only 16, like really strong. Like, I don't know if it shows on the camera because obviously, like, I beat everybody around here because, you know, I'm an arm wrestler, but like, he's really strong. Like, he's beaten like pretty much all the other like teenage bodybuilders around here. So I think it's pretty cool. So, and this time I'm gonna use a lot more technique because I haven't been. All right, ready, go. Nice. 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 Strong hook. Now pull back as hard as you can. Nice. Man, actually making me struggle. That's crazy.
Trying to get a roll. Didn't work.
Yeah, not on my hand. You'd be better trying to get a roll on literally anybody else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like that hook is really strong. I'm gonna teach you a couple things after this match, and then we'll go back to right. And like, I feel like you only need a couple things because it's a lot to take in at once, you know. But you're already getting like drag back. Use your hand. Use your lat. Use everything. So there's a couple like minute things I can still show you. So, ready, go. Nice. All right. So as you can see, Ben's really strong. I actually did struggle there a bit. All right. So first things first, if I didn't tell you already, if you're going right arm, it's right foot to the table, hip to the table at all times. It's like super important because if I'm trying to go like this versus if I'm trying to go like this, way different. So hip to the table, right foot forward, and then you always want your elbow inside of your body. So what I mean by that is, this is outside of my body. This is inside of my body. And basically what it does is, if we go, and you're like that and I'm like this, it'll be ready to go. I'll be in this position, and it'll be just on my bicep. Whereas if I'm here, it'll be ready to go. Even if I get down, I still have this. So you always want this, and then right when, like to activate the hook, right when it's ready to go, you want to come forward and really get that wrist in and keep your elbow in your body, and you want that.
Okay.
And then from there, you can either do two things. You can either try to press down, or you can try to pull back with it. So you can either get like this, or you can.
Yeah.
So it's either, you're coming in, you're trying to make sure your hand is secure so that they can't get a roll on you, because if they're going for a roll and you go like this, you can usually catch them. Even if they are stronger, you can catch them for a second like this, and then you gotta make sure you look at your hand as well. And you get like this, or you're ready to go, you get like this. So you always want that hip to the table and that shoulder width along. So we're gonna do like a practice ready going. I'm not gonna give like 100, we'll give like 25 or something, just so you can feel out the technique. So make sure elbow in the body. Yes, perfect. All right, so ready, go. So basically, like this. Oh, should go like this. So like that, go like that. So if you're starting there, you want to end right there. So ready, go. I do it again. And now make sure you really. So ready, go. Do that like 5 more times. Gotta get used to the technique. And so now, let's say you're going against somebody stronger than you. It'll be ready to go. And if you can't get them past this middle position, what you want is you want to get in there, like your shoulder like forwards. So like literally, like that. And it's kind of harder because you're a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit hard, probably awkward feeling. But you want to really like get your shoulder like in there to defend. Now you don't want like this, but you want like this. You want elbow in the body, this. Because, like I said before, if they're stronger than you and you go like this, you're just on here, and then that's like a curl. And you're not curling somebody's whole everything. So you want to shove forward. So we'll do it like a practice, and I'll be, like coming this way a bit, and you want to come forward to defend. All right, so ready, go. So come forward, like really come forward. Nice. Do you feel stronger doing that?
Yeah, it's just on my tippy toes because I'm so.
Oh, yeah, it might be a little awkward feeling at first, but we'll go back to left now and do the same thing. So do the thing where I was showing you first, where you're trying to win, and ready, go. Now, start more forward. Ready, go. Really use that wrist too. Ready, go. So what's happening here is your arm is blocking your range of motion. You're trying to get like this. So you still want it in there, but you want to, it's kind of awkward feeling to do it. I kind of go like this. I don't know which one helps more, but because then when I put the pressure, it kind of slides.
Yeah.
So ready, go. So you want that really to come out as well. So it's kind of hard to do this but so you want to make sure that's in there, and then really want to like, yes, ready, go. 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 Ready, go. Ready, go. Nice. All right, we'll go back to it. Get some water real quick. Yeah, we got 3 people watching. We got 1 like. Thanks everybody for the likes. Hey PBJ, what's up Ray? What's up Mad Tall Ent? And then what's up Bauer from Germany? We got somebody from Germany watching. It's pretty cool. All right. So when somebody's stronger than you, so you really get in there, and then you come forward. So ready, go. You come forward. And you're trying to basically get not just on your bicep, you're trying to get everything to protect it so that you're not just isolated on the bicep. So I'll be pulling like this, and you want to be having everything defend, not just the bicep. So even like your pec, your shoulder, everything. Like you really want to be able to defend it. Nice.
Gas.
Yeah, I know it's pretty tough. So now, so you said your right's gassed.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back to left. And so now we'll do like an actual match, but I want you to really like defend and offend. Like try to do the what I just showed you.
Okay.
If you can. It's a lot to take in. It took me 2 years to get this good, but okay. So ready, go. Nice, nice, nice. 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 Woo! Alright, let's go back to right. Straight. So it will be slightly different feeling in a strap, but it'll be the same ideas, except in the strap it's a lot easier to drag back and to defend as well, because you can always drag. Outside of the strap, it's not going to be as easy to do those things. Fix it real quick. But is the technique already starting to feel different? These are the things that would help you win against Brian, because Brian understands. I don't know if he like watched a video or if he naturally does it, but he understands to pull back and he understands to get close with his shoulder when he's losing. So when I first versed him for the very first time, I noticed him doing that. I was like, what is this kid doing? Like, he knows technique at 15. Like, what? But, so try everything you learned, but now in the strap. And basically, really try to, like, get this and drag, like, with everything. Like, fully commit to the drag, basically. A lot of arm wrestling is being able to commit to those moves. And obviously, if I ever see a dangerous position, I'll just take the loss or anything like that. Alright, so, ready, go. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. 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 You ever going right again and go back to left?
Still right.
Isn't that cool though? Like, didn't it feel better? Like really dragging back. If you do that on any of the kids, you'll beat them like instantly. Like you really though have to drag like, excuse me. If you're just trying to go like this, or if you're just trying to go like this or something, like those will work because you're that strong. But if you really commit to the drag and you don't stop, it'll eventually gas out their bicep, and nobody's gonna be able to hold that just like this. Because if I'm like this and you're just like that, all of this is gonna take a lot longer to gas out than that.
I gas so fast. That's the thing, like.
So you're probably good at the 1 rep max training.
Yeah.
At the gym. What are your 1 rep maxes? Like bench, squat, deadlift?
Bench is 220.
220.
Yeah. Squats 365, and I don't deadlift.
You don't deadlift? Dangerous?
My lower back's kind of just heavy.
I felt that though. But yeah, like arm wrestling is like a really tough 1 rep max basically, but it's a 1 rep max that you have to like hold there. It's like really strange because it's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, you do boxing, right? So it's kind of like boxing. It literally is a combat sport. You got to get a different angle and try to get different leverages, and like you always want to have, something over your opponent basically. And like in boxing, stamina is a big thing too. It's usually the person that keeps their technique for the longest amount of time, and speed and all that other stuff. But you basically always want to be changing your position so it's better. So anyway, ready, Ready, go. Nice, nice. Nice. But isn't that cool? Like, learning the techniques is pretty cool. I always love when I learn like some little thing, it helps me like a tremendous amount. So we'll go back to the left, get some water too. It's probably a good thing to do right now. Check some of these comments real quick, see what people are saying. One person watching. I'm also a viewer from Europe. Greets from the Netherlands. Hey, what's up, Eddie from the Netherlands? Appreciate your view. Alright, so now we're gonna try the bands again, and basically, since the bands make it a lot harder, I'll show you me doing the technique, like, cause if you're pulling back with the bands, obviously it's gonna be really hard for me. So I'm gonna show you me getting like this, getting like that, and trying to get those positions. So if you wanna grab the green, and we'll start off with the green. See, you know, cause you've gotten like pretty strong now, like really surprisingly quickly. So we're gonna see. All right, yep. All right, so ready, go. I think the band's not on the right way. It's not pulling at me. Try the other way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, this feels the exact same. I was like, huh? So, yep, under that. Perfect. There we go. Okay, nice. All right, ready to go. Oh yeah, that's so much worse. That's so much worse. Oh, we gotta go back to the arm after that one. But yeah, as you can see, I was controlling where my shoulder was, and I was making sure I stayed with it, because the second that I start to open up, that's when you'll get me. So with the right, we'll start with as many as you want if you're comfortable with putting all of them on, because I know they can kind of be a little scratchy a little bit. But this will be a true test, because your right is really strong. I mean, not that your left isn't, but my right's also really strong. So this will be really interesting, I think. All right. That's not too uncomfortable or anything?
No.
All right, cool. It is kind of awkward feeling, but all right, let's get more on my side a little bit. Peg. All right, that looks about even. All right, you can give us the ready go as if it's a competition. I'll see. What I'm gonna try first is I'll try to see if I can actually get you down with everything. So I'm gonna truly use 100%, and then if I can, I'll see if I can defend afterwards. All right, so stay ready to go whenever you're ready. Oh, man. Oh, the green one came off? Gotta get that green one on there. All right, whenever you're ready.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was 100 though.
I couldn't even hold.
Really?
I was like,
That was crazy. I was literally like, I was like, oh no, like I got you here and I couldn't get you down. I was like, that's crazy. So now I'll show you the defensive way of that. Although I don't know if I can hold all that pressure. All right, let's see. Whew. That was tough. And most people, even with 4 bands, like they couldn't get me down if they didn't arm wrestle all the time. So this will be crazy. All right, so ready to go.
almost there for me too.
Oh, I'll go back to that. Oh yeah, that cooked my right. Yeah, but as you can see, I was just trying to get as close as I could to my shoulder and just trying to keep it to my side as much as I could. Smart, it's pre-workout. It's crazy. Two people watching. I thought you were in Florida. Just got back yesterday. All right. Yep, perfect. Yeah, I don't even think I can beat you with the left or 4 bands. We'll see. All right. Say ready, go whenever you're ready. No, 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 no. Oh no. No. Oh, that's crazy. Woo. Oh man. Yeah, like nobody else would be able to do that, but you have that hook pressure. It's crazy. Let's go back to right. This is like the best training session yet. But yeah, are you feeling, excuse me, even with the bands though, like that dragging?
Yeah.
Excuse me. And there are a bunch of different things you can do with the drag, but this time, put it over my hand. And what's gonna happen here is basically the bands will be making my hand go like this, which will be putting your hand on top like that. Because basically, to show you what I'm talking about, if something's pulling from here, it's taking away your ability to pronate, which is rolling.
Yeah.
So if it's pulling from here, my hand is automatically going to go like that, 4 bands. And so that whole time, my hand's going to want to go like this. So I have to fight that pressure. And so it's going to make it a lot harder for me to be able to beat you, basically. So as you can see, my hand's already starting to go back a little bit. All right, so here, bring it over to my side.
Wait, I gotta switch this.
Oh yeah. Bring it over to my side. All right. Stay ready whenever you're ready. Got me. Woo. And now without any bands, go against me right again. I'll probably be like 100 times weaker now. So this would be good training for me too. Yeah, my arm feels like it's about to fall off.
Where's mine?
Yeah, I felt the right there. I was like, yeah, no, that's it.
It's just my left arm. Left arm's feeling it now.
Really? Like pain or soreness? You think? Pain?
Right arm's still fine. I was just gassed.
That's good. But yeah, if you need ice, I would still have that too. Alright, ready to go. Oh man. Oh, dude, you still have that much left? When you're trying to roll, instead of going like that, try to go like that. So, if you're trying to roll, you basically want that. So, ready, go. Yes, that's a roll. Ready, go. It's hard to get a roll on me. Here, I'll give it a little bit. Yeah, you probably need some more. I need some too. This is a really good training session. I haven't had a good one in a while. Yeah, I got the craziest pump going on right now. the bands like make a huge difference in like somebody's strength because they can just pull back and it's just the bands doing all the work.
Yeah.
Pain getting to you?
Just in the left arm.
Just in the left arm? Do you need some of that icy hot right now?
No.
No?
It's not that bad.
But yeah, we need like, you know, if your dad can pull up, that'd be pretty cool too. I don't know if he's busy or
I'll call him
something.
right now.
Oh, right now? All right,
Yeah.
bet.
I don't think he's going to, but I'll just, whatever.
All right, bet. This is on a live stream too. You heard it here first. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Those pre-workout burps. Some good arm wrestling, y'all. Paul's looking pretty crazy.
Come on.
Oh, he's not answering?
I'll just call my brother.
And then he'll ask him.
Yeah.
Is your brother strong too?
No, I beat him in wrestling.
Oh, you already tried him?
Yeah, he's 25.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you are really strong. This could be really cool, y'all. But I hope y'all are enjoying the stream so far.
Is Dad around? Can you give him the phone for a minute?
It's about to be sick, yo. If you did, that'd be so cool. Here we go. I gotta check the comments real quick, see what people are saying. A good battle going on. That's facts, it is a good battle. Y'all, it's about to be sick if he can come. If he says no, though, it's okay too.
Where's he at? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can you go get him while he's wood chopping?
See ya. Why is he shopping?
Oh, he's shopping?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said wood chopping.
Oh no. He's shopping. He's
Dang.
not answering his phone. Of course.
Man, honestly, what would be really cool. So wait, what gym do you go to?
Champion.
Champion? Man, I used to go to that gym too when I first started. Like, you know that one machine? It's like this. I think it's chest press.
Yeah.
Dude, my one friend, I can't really say the word on here, but they said he had like stupid strength. Like, he could do 4 plates on both sides for reps.
Yeah.
It was like the craziest thing to look at. He's like 6'4", like 200 plus pounds, and he wasn't like super muscular though. He was just like average build, and he was going ham on it. And that's that machine I remember. And then another one we used to do.
With the chest machine that goes like in. Like
Yeah, I think so.
In? Yeah.
And then these days I went to Champion like a couple months ago or something, and I tried it and I was able to do 3 for reps. So that was pretty sick. I was proud of that. I used to only be able to do the 1 and just like go like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you use the chest press or not.
Yeah, I use it. Yeah.
What do you usually do?
Well, I start off with 2 plates, and then I just go up to like 25. I can probably do 3 for like 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. And that, how much weight is that even? That's like,
That's 135 on each side.
wow. So that's like, I can't do math that well. It's probably like 270.
Yeah.
Dang.
135,
But yeah, if you have anybody at like Champion who's down to arm wrestle too, because like I haven't been there in a while. Is it like, do you see some big people there? You think?
Huge.
Huge?
Huge people.
Probably way bigger than me, right?
Yeah, they're on like steroids.
Dude, that'd be so cool if I could like bring the table there, but they'd probably be like, oh, like you gotta pay this amount of money or something. I don't know how cool the people there
You
are.
probably just like sit outside or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's not illegal to go outside to do it, but I don't know if it'd be like loitering or something either. But if I had like a truck or something, I'd be like, all right, Ben, let's go to Champion right now and just bring it. That'd be pretty sick. And I could probably get the sign going. You already know the goated sign. Come on, Wrestler Pro. But
You gotta take me to a tournament one of these days.
dude, a tournament would be sick. So for those of you that don't know, in arm wrestling, in the tournaments they have weight classes, and he would fit perfectly in the 154s. But you have to make sure that you're not a pound over that, because they do like a 2-pound allowance or something for your shoes and like your phone and everything.
Yeah.
But they literally will have a scale right there, and you have to like those mornings I try not to eat besides like a granola bar maybe, and then after you weigh in, then you can eat, because it's usually at like a bar or something, and they usually have some kind of venue to where they have food there. And at most tournaments, like the people, you really can't tell who's in your class. Everybody's on steroids, pretty much. Like everybody's huge, and some of those guys are really lean too. So some of them might be like just shy of the 154, or some of them might be in the 154. It's usually the guys around your height that are in the 154. But those guys, all of their forearms are massive. Like I don't even know. Like these arm wrestlers have like crazy strength because they're doing this all the time. You know?
I don't know. As soon as they say go, they slam like instantly.
And I don't know if you've seen my tournament videos.
Yeah, I saw it. You were just going instantly.
Like, yeah, that's really how you have to do it, because if you try to sit there and hold, it just doesn't work. You'll just get blown through. So you really have to, you have to get your positioning, and you have to know exactly where you're going. In your first tournament, what's probably going to happen, which happened to me, if we come up to the table here, it'll be ready to go, and you'll already be like this, and you won't even know which way you're trying to hit. When you're in arm wrestling, you have to think, am I coming this way, this way, this way? And you have to think about that before the match starts, because people already know where they're going, because they've been to these tournaments so many times. So they already know, I'm coming this way, or I'm coming this way. And what's going to happen, at least what happened to me, was I would get here, so this would be me, and I would be like that before I even knew what was going on. Because they're it's ready to go, and it's literally instant. And a lot of the people jump it, so it'll be ready, and then you're already going. Yeah. And people know how to get around what the refs say, because the refs basically, they'll make sure both of your hands are straight, and they'll make sure your shoulders are like this. They have to be literally square to the table. But people will do some weird stuff like this, because this is technically with the rules. And you see, I already have some of my wrist bent like this. Yeah. Even though it looks straight, if we bring it this way, you see how I still have a bit of a crank right there. If it was normally straight, it'd be like that. So they try to get it like this. And some guys, they'll let them start just like this, because they just know how to get around the refs. And if they're like this, they have all this, and you're just on your arm, so it'll be ready to go. And they'll already have you like this. Yeah. And then it's GG.
Tough.
So what I'm trying to teach you right now is when you hit, which is basically, which is your initial move, you have to think, which way am I going? Are you coming this way? Or are you coming this way? Or what are you doing? So you have to remember, for you, I recommend hit backwards. So you want to start at the very edge of the pad, like how I do, and then you want to...
Yeah, that's what,
So be ready, go, and you already should be hitting backwards, just like that. So we'll do a practice, ready, go. And imagine it's a tournament, okay? And imagine you're going up against me in a tournament, which wouldn't happen. We're in different weight classes, but just imagine. And pretty much, I'll give it to you a little bit, but I want you to really think about what angle you're going in.
I'll go full strength, dude.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna do what most people in the tournament do. So, and in the tournaments too, they fight for the grip for literal 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
So, I'll teach you the grip really quick. I know it's a lot to take in, but basically what a lot of people do is they cap their thumb, because they want as high as they can get on your thumb. Because if somebody gets like this, so that feels awful. Yeah. So what you want is you want to be able to cap your thumb, and you want this. Okay. Which most people won't let you have that, but that's what you want. And you have to show the thumb knuckles. So that's like a fair tournament grip. Okay. So shoulder square, and it'll be ready, go. So, so that was little like warm up, and I'll actually show you now. Ready, go.
Oh yeah.
See how quick that
Did
is?
it slip out?
So this time, you say ready, go, and then I'll basically show you how quick it really is.
Alright, ready, go.
So for me, what I was doing right there is I knew I was hitting straight back, and I was trying to roll.
Yeah.
So I'm just hitting straight back and rolling.
So that's when you go on the strap if they keep slipping.
No, just the one slip will get you into strap.
Oh really?
And I think if you slip on purpose, you lose. So it has to look like you really slipped out.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they're like professional slippers. They literally can just get like that every time when they want to. So I'm gonna hit back again, and you, knowing that I'm gonna hit back, you're gonna want to just drag back as hard as you can. You really want to establish this.
Okay.
So you do that.
Ready, go.
Nice. All right.
Ready.
Nice. That was good. So every time in a match, you always want to establish that as quick as you can. So we're gonna keep doing this a little bit. So every time you say it, ready, go.
Ready.
Nice. And then in that case, it'll go straight, but we can go.
Ready.
So now I'm gonna really show you what some of these people will do to get a nice roll. So I'll show you.
Ready, go.
So what I just did right there is probably a lot. You're probably so it's ready, go. There. So I'll show you on your hand. They're going like this. So they're trying to pull like that. So they're trying to get like that. So they're trying to really get their shoulder, like commit this to get this.
Oh, okay.
They want to do like a hammer curl downwards to really pull straight into your fingers. So when you're starting a match, like let's say, you meet Trevor, right? Excuse me, and you go up against him. You got to think, where am I hitting? And in the moment, you can forget, which I can tend to do sometimes, but you really got to think like, where am I hitting? And another thing is, we're practicing like a fair grip, but like most of these people, they don't know arm wrestling. So you want to cheat as much as you can. They say like in arm wrestling tournaments, a lot of those older guys, they always say if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So literally, a fair grip would look like this. You want to try to get this.
Yeah.
This is like everything you want right here. You want full cup, you want full, like literally everything. Because if I'm starting like this, it's not even fair. You know what I'm saying? So you want to basically learn to get your knuckles high, straight to the sky. And you want to be able to cap that thumb every single time. You want to get as high as you can on somebody's thumb every single time. All right, so ready, go. Nice.
That's what my grandpa taught me too.
Really?
Like, my grandpa used to arm wrestle all the time.
Really? Like on the actual table too?
Yeah, like professionally.
Really?
Yeah, he's super strong still.
Did you beat him?
No.
No?
No, he's the only one that beat my dad.
Really?
Yeah. Still, he can.
Dang, dude.
He taught me how to like do this and stuff. Like.
Oh, he knows the top roll and
He
everything?
knows that.
Oh, dude, see, that's sick. Like those old guys that, because this has been around for a while, but it's been so underground. It's like, I don't know, like, how to explain it, because, like, boxing's always been, like, pretty popular. But, like, everything that started underground, like, nobody knows. But stuff like this, like, I can go to literally any non-arm wrestler in the entire world, pretty much, and beat them.
Yeah.
Because I know all of these things. But another thing people don't realize, though, is, I'll reveal this to everybody too, is technique is only going to help you win if you're in similar realms of strength with the other person. So what that means is, if we come to the table, let's say you're 6'5", 300 pounds, like you're just absolutely mass monster, right? I can do my technique, but if he's that much stronger than me, my technique won't do anything.
Yeah.
So you actually have to be on similar terms in strength for the techniques to even work. You need strength to pull off the techniques.
Yeah.
But my wrist is so strong that most bodybuilders, they can't even get past that.
Yeah.
And if they can, I always have this. Like, I kind of arm wrestle weird compared to a lot of people. What you want is to be tight like this. You want that. And basically for me, I'm cool in this position, like open. So a lot of the time you'll see me go to be ready to go, and I'm still chilling like this. Like I don't recommend pulling this way, but that's basically how I am. So when somebody big goes against me and they have me like this, I'm still chilling like this. Even if they were to get past my wrist, I'm still good right here. But
so I showed my grandpa our first video that we arm wrestled, like when I first came to your house. He's like trying to teach me techniques how to beat you, which I'm not gonna beat you. He taught me to like cap your thumb like this. He's like, yo, you'll definitely beat him like this. I was like, no.
Well, if I didn't know the technique, he was probably under the impression that I wasn't a professional.
Yeah.
So what he was saying was right. What he was trying to get you to do, I think, was he was trying to get you to get like this.
Yeah. He wants me to cover your entire thumb.
And then get like that.
Yeah.
And then that's a top roll. It's like a textbook top roll.
Yeah. He's like, cover their entire thumb.
And he knows, like, I'm telling you, that top roll, it's good and it's bad. Because I'll show you why it's good. It's the best offensive move. Because you're pulling into your opponent's fingers with everything.
Yeah.
Now, a hook is also really good. But the thing is, that where the top roll fails, is the top roll is really good offensively if you can get in their hand. But let's say I can't get into your hand. Let's say I'm trying to go, I end up getting like this. And that's not a good defensive position.
Just hook, right?
Well, yeah, if I was trying to get like this, I would hook. But in a tournament, you won't be able to do it that fast. So you have to commit to a move.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be using so much force, you won't be able to move your body like that. So let's say we were going and we started, it was ready to go. And then I was trying to top roll, but I couldn't roll. Like your hand was covering mine.
Yeah.
And I got like that. That's an awful defensive position. But that's where the hook shines. If you started and you went like that, like you can pretty much always defend from there.
Yeah.
Especially you have a lot of like shoulder, bicep, forearm strength to where you can really get like that. So in tournaments, what I would recommend for you is it'll be ready to go. I want you to shoot forward, like literally like, and it's like really like forceful. Like imagine like you're trying to shoulder check somebody almost. You know, so basically imagine you're pushing that way. So you're pushing to this end of the table. Okay. So ready, go. Nice, nice. Perfect. And so basically I'll show you what that's good for. So I'll do ready, go again. Do that exact same thing. And this time I'll be on the offensive. And when you come forward, make sure you get the cup.
Okay.
So I'll go forward, yep, cup. So do that one more time, get used to it. Perfect. So we're gonna go again. And I'm gonna be on the offensive this time and show you why that move is good. So you say ready, go. Notice how you're still holding there though?
Yeah.
If you weren't, I would have just finished it right there.
Yeah.
But you were able to have everything there still. So that's a really good move. So basically this is gonna be your training from now on against anybody. Just shoot forward like crazy. And for you, another good move is that. Pulling back like that. So now surprise me and choose one of those moves, either pulling back or shooting forward, and I'm gonna try to beat you with like 50% strength.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. That was like 50% me trying to get that roll, and I couldn't get it. Alright. Maybe I'll go a little bit more. But you see how much you were able to defend that this time? So you're starting to learn like that position. Like that's the strongest on you. So keep doing it. Some good training. Excuse me. Oh, I kind of jumped that one. Sorry.
Ready, go.
Nice. Good learning. All right.
I'm just dead right now.
Oh, yeah. Are you able to still go on left?
Yeah.
Try that. All right. Oh, your left still has a lot of steam on left. Nice. All right, I'll stop top rolling and I'll go inside with you.
Ready, go.
Notice how I shot forward instantly? That's my defensive position right there. So notice you're pulling on just your bicep and I got all this. So what do you want to do in this position? see what I meant though? How you can't switch moves when you're right there?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, so I don't have a shirt on today because I sweat bricks when I arm wrestle. I even turned the AC lower to like 73. And it's been blasting like the whole time. Like, it's literally crazy right now. I just got this like fake tattoo thing. It's called a ink box or something. And it like stays for like a week or 3 weeks or something. That's a Dragon Ball reference if you know it. And they say, oh, don't excessively sweat on the first day you wear it. I'm like, I don't know. You ready to go back to right?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, this like arm wrestling is like another really good way to actually work out your arms. Like most arm wrestlers have like huge forearms that are like bigger than their biceps. Like it's literally crazy. Like for me, like I know that my biceps and triceps have gotten big now, but my forearm is so big it like comparatively looks small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool. Little fun fact. But,
I got a few more of me.
all right, bet. So instead of doing a ready go, we'll just do like a slow match and just practice all that technique I've been teaching, all right? So, ready go. Oh, I can't keep it roll. Whew. Really made me try. Yeah, get some water after that one. I'm gonna check the comments real quick, see what people are saying. Oh, we got 5 people watching and 6 likes. What's up, y'all? Nobody's saying nothing. Thank y'all for the 6 likes. Y'all keep liking up the stream. I appreciate it. And what's nice about this stream is you can watch it back instantly. So you can just go right to my channel. You go to my most recent video and it'll be there. But arm wrestling like is like, it's such like a cool thing because it's like a 1 rep max, but it's also endurance. It's like everything.
I need to practice endurance a lot.
Yeah, endurance, that's my main game. Like,
Yeah.
as you know, that one day when I went out to arm wrestle, like come arm wrestle a pro, like I was doing that forever.
Yeah.
And my endurance is like my best thing. My wrist and my endurance. Those are my 2 best things that people know me for. Like I can arm wrestle for 4 hours straight. But it's also a lot harder when you're going against someone stronger than you because you're having to use more.
Yeah.
So in terms, you're actually doing really good. Because obviously like we're in different realms of strength right now. So the fact that you're still able to keep going against me is really impressive. And there's this one guy that goes to the tournaments and he's literally stronger than everybody. He's like the top guy. His name is Roger. And I'm like the only one where when I go against him like to practice after the tournament, I'll literally just keep getting beat by him over and over because I'll just keep trying and trying and trying and trying over and over. Because that's how you get stronger. It's like you have to force your body to failure. Because a lot of people, they think training to failure means training till you're uncomfortable. But what it really means is training till you're forcing your body to make muscle, you know? So arm wrestling is perfect for that because if you're here, you know, it's like you're forcing yourself to have to work harder. Use more. Excuse me. But honestly, like, I'm really excited versus your dad. Like,
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't know if we can get something going later today or anything like that, if we can check in, but that'd be really cool. Like
I know he's gonna lose, but like he's the only one I can't beat. Besides you, so.
oh, yeah. Honestly, I want to verse him and your does your grandpa live around here or is he like out of state or
He
something?
lives in Memphis.
Memphis? Man. So did he like call you or something to tell you about
No, we're
that?
at a graduation party.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, if only I was able to come to that, I would arm wrestle him on a table or something, or a picnic table or something.
Yeah.
But it'd be awkward if I pull up to somebody's graduation party. Like, hey guys, it's the arm wrestling guy. Like a 20-year-old with a bunch of like 18-year-olds. I mean, that's not that weird. Wow, people always make it weird. They're like, why are you hanging out with a bunch of 15-year-olds, bro? It's at the park. It's a public place. Yeah. And beyond that, like, it's just art. It's a sport, you know? In a sport, it can range from age 15 to age 45. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people, well, most sports, people in their prime are around like 30, and then they fall off. But arm wrestling, you can do forever.
Oh, my dad told me again.
Oh.
15 minutes ago.
Whew, hopefully you can come up.
What are you doing right now? I'm at Phoenix's, and we want you to pull up soon. Why not? You can't just come later? Why not? Oh my gosh. You gotta verse him one of these times.
No.
Alright, fine. See ya. He's like, I'm retired.
Retired? What is he talking about? If you're watching this, I want to verse you. Let's go right now. No, I don't think it'd be that quick. I actually think he's gonna be really strong. I think I'm actually gonna have to probably use like, I'm gonna guess and say like 80. Wait, so when you verse your dad, like how soon or how long ago did you verse your dad?
A few weeks ago.
A few weeks, so it was like recent.
Yeah.
So
we've just been on like the dining room table, and so we were like this. All he does is this. This is all he does. But he just has like old man strength.
Yeah.
And he literally got me down like a second.
In a second?
Yeah.
So he went like 100 right away?
He always does. I can hold him for like 1 second and then I'm dead.
Alright, so you're kind of gassed right now, so it's kind of going to be hard, but I'm going to show you 100% of my strength in a match. Like you can say ready, go, and I'll show you 100. Because I never show anybody 100, and I just want to disclaimer really quick. People will be like, PBJ, like your technique sucks and all this other stuff. I'm not trying 100% on people. Yeah. Like, you know, he just got introduced to arm wrestling. What good would it do him if every single time I go like, he's not going to learn anything. He's not going to get any stronger that way. I sit here and I'm going to hold, and that's going to build my endurance and also teach you the different positions and stuff. And I don't use too much technique against people like that because it's not really fair, because I have 2 years in arm wrestling, 2.5 years, almost 3 years now in arm wrestling, and doing all this stuff. Like, it's just simply not fair. And pretty much people like come to think like, oh, my technique sucks and all this other stuff. Like, it doesn't. I am really good, but I'm not going to sit here and show off. I actually genuinely want to teach people. But for the one time, I'll show you like a straight up tournament setup PBJ right now. All right, you ready?
I've seen your 100% in tournament video, so I know what's coming. Ready? Go. Yeah. Yeah.
That was it right there. That was 100.
I don't even think I had time to even like do anything.
Here, I'll hold for like a second after you say ready to go, and then I'll give you 100.
Ready? Go.
So that was 100, just to show you like in reference. So I don't know if you can compare that to what your dad thought. It's probably difficult.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna win.
But like, pretty much, I don't go 100 against anybody, you know?
Yeah. I know you're gonna beat him. I just want to like see the match.
Oh, I want to see the match too. I think honestly, based on what you're saying, because you actually are really strong, and I mean you're stronger now than you were a few weeks ago, so it's kind of like also a harder comparison. Yeah. But for anyone to beat you that easily, they actually have to be genuinely strong. Yeah. So I really like, if you're watching, does he watch the videos too now, or?
He watched only if I put him on the living room TV. Mm-hmm. He said he saw the one, me and Gino.
Oh, what do you think of that one?
He's just like, because like, I think he was on the live stream, he's just sitting at home watching, because he was on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
And it came up as recommended, the live stream, as I was here, so he was just watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I don't even know what he said. He's just like, I saw your arm wrestling video. I was like, okay.
But yeah, it's pretty cool that he was watching that. But if he's watching right now, or you know, in the future, not right now, he's at Kohl's or something. He said, yeah. In the future Ben's dead. I want to arm wrestle you. Most definitely, respectfully, I want to arm wrestle you.
I just did this on Gino. Just drag.
That's what you want. But you got to commit to the drag as well.
Yeah.
And you really got to sync your body with it, because I'll show you two different kinds of dragging. So the one drag, so don't put any pressure, is coming like this, right? That's the one. But what you want to do really is you want to drag like to the ground almost, like face almost hitting the table but not hitting the table. So try that. Ready, go. That's perfect. Now really like sink down with it. Perfect. Ready, go. Ready, go. Perfect. That elbow movement's good. That's the most important thing that people don't get. Because you can go like this all day, but you'll never have the range of motion that you do when you come like this.
Yeah.
So I'll teach you one more thing right now. This will be the last thing I teach you today. And then that will be training session adjourned. This is like kind of advanced and it's kind of hard to pick up. And it took me a second to kind of realize what it is, but it might be strong on you, so I'm gonna see. It's kind of advanced. So far I've been teaching you like the general body movements and different moves and stuff. This is straight up like hand movement to like the particular. So basically what I'm trying to get you to do, so I'll show you me doing it and I want you to tell me if you notice anything, all right? So only go like 10%, all right? And tell me if you notice anything. All right. Think about, so watch my hand. So I'll show you two different things, all right? So I'll show you what I would normally do, and then I'll show you the second thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, your wrist is like this. It's like up more. It kind of feels like
So I'll
like
show
a
you.
roll kind of.
So what's happening is when I go like that, it's putting pressure into your pinky. So basically what's happening is they call it sinking in arm wrestling. It's you're basically forcing your wrist upwards, but you're forcing your fingers downwards.
Yeah.
And so basically, yes. And then with that, you want to basically have this and this, and then pulling at the same time. So put a little bit of that sinking and cupping pressure, and that you want to pull into my fingers. So I'll try to, ready, go. But really force the issue there. So, and then you want to imagine like you're, how do I put it? Like you're really trying to, into my pinky. Yes. So basically, like that, like what it does, so if it's a ready go, do you notice how right when I come like that, it's pulling into those bottom fingers. So this pulls more into the top fingers.
Oh yeah.
That pulls more into the bottom fingers.
Yeah.
So for me, my sinking is really strong. So I'll show you, so go like 20% or so, like trying to offend, and I'll show you me defending just normally and me defending with sinking. And I'll tell you, see if you notice the difference. So the first way to go, all right, and the second way to go.
Way stronger. Way stronger.
So that, it makes like a huge difference if you can really activate. It took me a lot of tries, but after a while I realized.
Yeah.
So when I'm in the tournament, I don't remember it often, but that move right there, that sinking, but it has to be with the wrist flexion. If it's just that, it's no good. But if it's that and that, it's perfect. So ready, go. Just really sink down. Yes, that was perfect that time. Sink down. So, do you think you feel stronger like that, so come down with it? Or with the sinking with that?
I don't know.
Hard to say?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's a new move.
Yeah.
But the sinking pressure is what will make the difference in the future if you train it.
Yeah.
Because you saw, like when I was defending just now, the one way, it's just my hand that's the threat.
Yeah.
But if it's this, it's my hand and that's the threat.
Yeah.
It's opening up your pinky finger. But, and plus my hand's like a lot bigger, so it's harder to do it on me. But like, I don't know if you know anybody with like the same size hand as you, you try that on them and you'll really open up their pinky finger if you can do it right. But, and it's also different like if you're on a dining table sitting down versus if you're standing. Because when you're standing, you can use all this. If you're sitting, it's really just that.
I hate sitting down in arm wrestling like on a picnic table.
Dude, it's awful.
I hate
It's so bad. And a lot of people don't get it, like how, because everybody's so conditioned to thinking arm wrestling is straight wrist this.
Yeah.
But there is a proper form, like there is to pretty much everything. Like, people might think boxing, is just this. But really, it's how are you standing?
Yeah.
How are your, arms positioned, pretty much, all this other stuff. And, a lot of people don't get that, a different angle can mean a whole lot. Like, a little minute thing can mean a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure that applies to boxing, too.
Yeah.
But, pretty much, that was a training session. We'll probably do one more all-out match, if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
And we'll do another strap if you prefer that.
Yeah.
And do you want to go bands or no bands?
No bands.
No bands? Alright.
I gotta think about that.
So if you do use bands, I have to genuinely use 200%.
Yeah.
But he chose his own strength. That's pretty cool. But even if he would have chosen bands, it would have been cool to do that as well. See if I can make it slow it. Does that feel good or is that too?
Yeah, it's good.
Alright. Alright. So whenever you're ready. Everything, every last drop. Nice. Nice. Give up. Oh. Whew. Wasn't that sick though?
Yeah.
Alright, was that your last one?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, if only your left arm didn't hurt.
Yeah, left arm.
That arm wrestling pain is something serious though.
Yeah.
A lot of people think oh, you're just making excuses. No.
It hurts, dude.
That arm wrestling pain had me crying. My friend Luke, he's about as tall as you, maybe taller, and he's around 140 pounds, but he's probably 8% body fat, but he's jacked. I don't know if you've seen him in the videos or not.
Who is it?
Luke, he usually wears a beanie. If not, you gotta watch the videos with him in it. He's pretty much my rival, cause he's 21-ish, but he's strong. His forearms are massive, and he's super lean and super jacked. Well, yeah, but there are times though when he's a lot stronger than me. We go back and forth when it comes to strength. I don't know how strong he is right now. He's kind of been going through some stuff, so I haven't seen him in a while. But pretty much I forgot what point I was getting to now. What was I saying at the beginning?
He's your rival or.
I forgot what point I was getting to. I had a brain fart. What was I saying?
You guys the same strength. 8% body fat. Jacked. That's all I remember.
I don't fully remember what I was saying, but pretty much, it's cool to see that no matter how big you are in arm wrestling, you can still pose a chance. It's really the tendon strength. And, that's what I was talking about, tendons. The arm wrestling pain, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So, my friend Luke, one year, we were doing a New Year's party, and we were doing some arm wrestling in this kid's, Demetrius's basement.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen it, it's in Arm Wrestling Montage 3. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I don't think so.
You should watch that one, and Luke's in it. And pretty much after the fact, we didn't show this part, but his arms were hurting so bad, he was on the floor, literally rolling around, because he was in so much pain. And it was on New Year's too, we were all watching the ball drop, and he's in the basement he literally had to go home, and he was the one that taught me about the icy hot and said originally that it helped him, because his pain was severe. There was one time where he straight up threw up because the pain was that bad. And I'm telling y'all, that arm wrestling pain is something serious. there's this one guy. His name is Paul Lynn, and he's a professional arm wrestler, but he also is like a football coach too or something. And he said arm wrestling pain is worse than any other sport. Literally. Like that pain is so bad. There have been times where I've sat there like silent because the pain was so bad I couldn't say anything. I couldn't think anything. It was just so bad.
Yeah, when we were downtown when I had to arm wrestle Mark, I could not do anything. I couldn't. I was just sitting at the picnic table with my head down.
No, like head empty, no thoughts. Like that's how bad like the pain really gets. So
I feel like that's the reason I lost to Mark on my left arm.
yeah, I think
It was just dead. Like couldn't do anything.
I think if you went against him, maybe not right now, but like when you were fresh today, you would have like wiped them both arms. But Mark, his left is pretty strong. His left is something serious. But the only person that I think could truly pose you a threat around here, that is definitely no one your age. Well, besides Brian, of course. Brian, I don't know how that match would go because I still have yet to see him on an actual table. So I still have yet to teach him this. Hold on to this.
And
Trevor. I don't know if you know Diff Trevor or not. I don't know if it's just easy or if it's a grinder or what. I don't know how that match plays out. But I haven't been able to reach out to Trevor. I asked him a while ago. I was like, because I know he's like getting really high numbers on his 1-rep maxes in the gym. And I was like, bro, like I might start getting into some weight training now. Like what kind of stuff are you doing in the gym? Is like like kind of like I don't know, because I just do calisthenics and like pull-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about like kind of incorporating some gym lifts too because I have weights.
Yeah.
And I asked him and I never got a response, and that was like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks. So
yeah, his lifts are a little bit heavier than mine.
really, well, he's also a lot taller than you,
Yeah.
or not even a lot.
He weighs like 170. That's another reason. I'm like 150.
So relatively, you're about the same or stronger.
I'm probably
Like pound for pound, you think you're stronger?
yeah,
Like a lot stronger, or just like a little bit?
probably a little bit.
A little bit.
He probably just has like strength just from lifting.
But I taught him a good amount of technique, and he was picking it up pretty quickly, just like you are. So I think it would be a good match. But he also has never used the actual table, so I still have to see that. But we need somebody that can reach out to Trevor and Brian better than I can, and I'll try to hit them up after the stream. So
I feel like I only want to arm wrestle people on this table. Like I do not want to go on a picnic table.
that is how I feel.
Like,
But like since I've gotten so good, I can do it on the picnic table.
Yeah.
But for you, this is perfect because this is the safest way to arm wrestle as well. Because on a picnic table, it's like
yeah.
if
Like,
you try
hurts
to,
your elbow.
that's why when we start going down there, if
I saw one video of you arm wrestling this big dude and you kept like moving your elbow around because like when you drag it just like hurts.
and it hurt real bad. There are times where my elbow was bleeding because it was hurting so bad. Because like when you're arm wrestling, they're pushing force straight into the table, and this is cushioned to like hell. Like you know what I'm saying? Like or heck, it's super cushioned. So it's like super safe, and this like you grab onto that, and if there's a bad position, I just go stop the match. On a picnic table, it's a lot more questionable. You can hurt the elbow easier, but one of these days, either bring the table downtown, which is harder because I need my mom and all this other stuff. The best thing we could do is we get a hoodie or something, or 2 hoodies. We go down there, we set them on the table, and we have both people stand up. That'll be like the closest imitation to the table.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks is there's no lines. So let's say on a picnic table, you're going, on the picnic table, it's to this part. Either your wrist touches or your knuckles touch, because there's no real indicators. And the thing about the indicators that's nice is you know exactly where they lost or exactly where they won. You can debate that all day on this because it's literally just this.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing as this, and then you're basically trying to touch that or that to the ground, and it doesn't feel the same.
And I have like shorter arms, so a picnic table I'd be like way out here.
And that's the thing about leverages in arm wrestling. The table, it has an advantage for taller people, but This table, I believe it was made for a 6-foot person. I believe if you're 6 feet tall, that's like the optimal height for this.
Yeah, I can tell because I'm like my tippy toes are way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm flat-footed, I can't even it's like digging in my rib.
For me, it just digs into my hip, but
Yeah.
like arm wrestlers, like what I was telling you about that hip to the table thing, is they will have bruises. Like I've had bruises here because you're digging in there so hard. Like in a tournament, you're going 100 every match if you want to win, of course.
Yeah.
Because you have to pay money to enter. So obviously, if you're paying money to enter, why would you not try?
Yeah. How much is it?
It can vary on the tournament. Some are a lot more expensive than others, but usually 15 an arm.
All right.
So you want to probably bring. Usually, I try to bring like a lot of money if I can. So like anywhere from like $50 to like $100. But I'm kind of poor, so I don't really have that. But I'm working to not be poor. But pretty much $15 an arm. Usually, it can be $25. It can even be something crazy like $40. But that's usually at like the state tournaments, and that's where everybody from the state comes there. That last tournament I went to, Michigan Arms, I sent you the video of it. There was like 500 plus people there.
And you won that?
I won the novice one. In the pro class, I got wiped because those guys,
Oh yeah.
they're crazy, like way older than me, like way stronger than me. A lot of them definitely look like they're on steroids, and obviously nobody's gonna say they're on steroids.
Yeah.
That's something that people keep to themselves. But for me, like 20-year-old natural Phoenix,
Yeah.
I'm getting wiped. But right now, I'm at my strongest that I've ever been. So this is the strongest version of me that has ever come up to a table and graced the table.
I want to see you arm wrestle Tim Lewis again.
Yeah.
You not 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, like he'd still like wipe me, but I don't think it would be like a wipe. I think it would be he'd have to struggle real hard.
You were struggling 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. I've been really strong, but the thing is, it's hard to compare it because in arm wrestling, everybody's on steel. Like there is no testing. Like if you go to a bodybuilding competition, there's testing. If you go to a powerlifting competition, there's testing. They're testing to see what's in you to make sure that it's fair.
Yeah.
And even then, it's still not fair because you can take it beforehand and then go off of it and all this other stuff. But
Where'd you guys do it at?
Me versus Tim Lewis originally in that room, in
Oh.
my room.
I figured it was here.
It was in my room, but the table in my room was positioned differently because that was before I got the pull-up bar.
Yeah.
But the instant I got the pull-up bar, this had to come in my mom's room, just behind the door, so it doesn't like
Does he
bother
live
her.
in Michigan?
What's up?
He lives in Michigan?
No, he's usually in Pennsylvania, but he hops around everywhere. Like he travels for arm wrestling, and he does benching. Like he can bench like over 500 pounds, I think.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's one of the first videos that comes up when you look up the real PBJ, I think.
Yeah.
But man, I wish your dad came up today.
I know.
That would have been so cool. Because I think he would really make me struggle. Because when you say old man strength, I literally know exactly what you're talking about. Like it literally feels like you can't move them.
Yeah.
Like their tendons have had so much time, and they're just super strong.
Hard.
But
My friend didn't send me the videos, the arm wrestling videos.
yeah, I was wondering about that because yesterday, for context, I saw him at the local Meijer, and pretty much, I was like, Ben, like, what's up? Let's arm wrestle real quick. I decided not to record because it was just for fun, but his friends were there and they were recording. So I was like, oh, if they recorded it, send me them. Maybe I'll post. I could be like Meijer arm wrestling. But I arm wrestled a bodybuilder at Meijer.
I told him to send me them. He just left me unopened.
Ooh, that's
Like,
crazy.
okay.
I was kind of spooked because that one friend of yours, he looked like super angry, like looking. I don't know if that was like a.
The one in the red shirt? He's always like that.
He has like a tick or something, or.
I don't even know. He's not even my friend.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
other kid's friend.
Actually, he just like he like literally looked at me. He's like, I don't think you were really trying on me. I was like, confrontation. Like my body literally went into fight or flight looking at him like that. Because he looked at me like kind of angry, and I was like, is this kid gonna try to fight
I don't
me
know.
or something?
He's always been kind of like that dude that like wants to be the best.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, honestly, like I said it before, I don't know if you saw my video. I made a video recently called "It's Just an Arm Wrestle."
Yeah.
You saw that? I want to lose. Like, I want somebody to beat me because then it motivates me. Like, okay, I gotta get better.
Yeah.
Like for me right now, I haven't been able to arm wrestle any actual arm wrestlers because I don't have a car, so I can't like go far or anything like that. Usually I have them come here and use the table. I'll put it out in the living room, have a whole session go on. But I haven't been able to have that in a while. So I've just been like, okay, to get my training in, I'll just verse regular people. But regular people can be really strong. But since I'm an actual arm wrestler and I've gotten as strong as I am, they're not beating me, no matter how strong they are, really. Most of the time, if they do have a chance of beating me, it's on my left arm. Because even though they're like similar in size, like very similar, my right arm, I'd say is like 25% stronger than my left arm.
Yeah, so is mine.
So like, and I don't also have the same mind-muscle connection in my left as I do my right. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it for the stream. Unless you have any remaining thoughts.
No.
But well, actually, I will ask you for the stream in case anybody else is interested in arm wrestling and they're young and they're watching this, impressionable. What were your thoughts in arm wrestling practice?
Really fun.
Really fun?
Really fun.
Any other thoughts?
I don't know.
Pretty gassed right now?
Yeah.
I know that feeling where you're kind of gassed, a little bit in pain. You're like, ugh.
I'll definitely come here like once a week though, to practice.
Dude, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely down. I need like strong training partners because, you know, everybody, you know, downtown and stuff like that, it's just on a picnic table. It's just not the same.
Just don't want the kids coming up.
So it's not the same thing. But, you know, you're actually definitely really strong, so it's a good opportunity. So, good practice, Ben. And like I say at the end of every video, like, comment, subscribe, stay jacked. We'll see you in the next one. Gotta end the stream.